Hi guys, welcome back to my channel English in a Blink, and today I am back with narration. Yes, so today I'm going to narrate one of another Shakespeare's masterpiece, which is Hamlet. Yeah, so this one is about revenge, vengeance, all of that. Okay, so as the name suggests, Hamlet, this is a story about Hamlet. Well, guys, okay, so understand, this play has two Hamlet, all right? So the king is also a Hamlet, and then he has his son, which is Hamlet again. Okay, so two Hamlets. So don't get confused while I'm, telling you the story. So when I'm like talking about Hamlet, so one is the deceased one, and the one. So the story actually revolves around the son. Okay. Okay, so as we start, so as the story opens, it is shown that late at night you have these guards of Denmark's castle, and they actually, they see the ghost of Hamlet, the king who's died. Okay, so when they see the ghost, so they are like, what's going on? So they just get really confused, and they decide to go and tell that to people that, okay, we've seen the ghost of Hamlet. Okay, so that's how it is started. And when they see that, and then suddenly the ghost, disappears and then reappears, and that's when, Horatio, which is Hamlet, now the younger Hamlet, who is the son, his friend, that's when he decides that I should go and probably tell this to my friend Hamlet, that I have seen his father's ghost. Okay, so yeah, so then, and on the other side, we are shown that Claudius, who's actually Hamlet's uncle, he has married Hamlet's recently widowed mother. Yeah, so Claudius, he's married Hamlet's widow, becoming the new king of Denmark. Okay, so that's how the plot starts. Now Hamlet, the younger one, he continues to mourn for his father's death and laments his mother's lack of loyalty. Yeah, he actually is not sure about his mother. Okay, so when Hamlet, he hears of the ghost from Horatio, which I just mentioned, that his friend, he wants to see it for himself. Okay, so yeah, he's like, okay, I should just see, like, what is this all about when people are talking? Is it actually real? So that's what he thinks. Okay, and elsewhere we are shown that Polonius, Polonius is one of the royal attendant. Okay. He's actually saying farewell to his son Laertes, who is departing for France. And Laertes, actually, he warns his sister Ophelia to stay away from Hamlet, okay, and not to think about too much. Because Ophelia is the love interest of Hamlet. Okay, so that's how it is shown. So Ophelia's brother, while he was leaving for France, he actually warns her. Okay, so don't be too close to him. All right, so then moving on, the ghost of Hamlet, he reappears. Okay, and when he reappears and when Hamlet actually sees it, he actually tells Hamlet, the son, that, what about, he says that Claudius has actually, who is the current king, has actually killed me, and he says you have to seek vengeance, okay, for your father. Now, when Hamlet, he gets to know about the truth, he's actually, he decides to feign madness while he tests the truth of the ghost allegations. So he's mad, but he doesn't know whether to believe the ghost or not. So, like, he's in two minds. He's like, okay, was that actually my father telling me that? Is it true? So he doesn't know. He's in two minds. Okay. Then moving on, so now when he realizes that, he has to come up with a plan. So he actually comes up with a plan, and he's, Hamlet, he starts behaving really strangely. Okay, and in all of that behavior, he actually rejects Ophelia as well. Okay, because he just wants to, because he has a plan. Okay, so in that he starts behaving strangely, and then he rejects Ophelia as well. And then, Claudius and Polonius, which I told you about. Polonius is actually Ophelia's dad, the royal attendant. So Claudius is also thinking that something is not right, something is suspicious. So he tells Polonius, the royal attendant, to spy on Hamlet. Okay, he's like, something is not right. He's acting funny, strange. So, I mean, we should get to know what's going on. Okay, so yeah, that's all of that is happening. And in all of that, Hamlet actually decides that, okay, he says, okay, I will, he comes up with a plan, like I said. So the plan is he writes a play. Okay, so he gets all the actors and he writes the play, in which he weaves that all of that thing, where Claudius, has killed Hamlet and how he's married his mother. So he writes all that sort of a play. And during the performance, he's actually closely watching Claudius to see his reaction. Okay, so now when the play is going on, when he's watching Claudius, the play actually provokes Claudius. Okay, and he actually interrupts the action by storming out. And he immediately resolves to send Hamlet away. So now, yeah, when he sees the play, of course, he understands that, okay, maybe Hamlet knows. So he gets really nervous. So he decides that, okay, I have to send Hamlet away. Okay, and Hamlet, on the other hand, his mother Gertrude, she's also disturbed. So she summons him. She calls Hamlet. While he was going to his mother, he also sees Claudius kneeled, he was kneeling down as if he was asking for forgiveness, because he's actually very scared at the moment. Okay, so all of that is happening at the same time. And when Hamlet sees all of that in his mind, he is now sure that, yeah, Claudius is the one who actually killed my dad. And now he's also suspecting his mother. Okay, now when, like I said, his mother summons him, so when he goes to meet his mother, now Polonius is actually, there hiding, because he just wants to keep an eye, he wants to keep an eye like Claudius told him to. He was spying on Hamlet, so he was already there in Gertrude's room. Now when Hamlet goes there, he actually sees that somebody is hiding. Now he knows that somebody is hiding, okay, because he sees that, when he's there, so he sees Polonius moving behind the arras, okay, which is kind of a tapestry. So when he sees that somebody is moving, so he stabs. So he stabs, and in doing so, he actually kills Polonius. Okay, so all of that is happening at the same time. And then Hamlet's the ghost of Hamlet, actually, the father, he reappears and he warns his son not to delay revenge. Okay, so all of that is happening, and the father again reappears and said, okay, you have to seek revenge. Okay, so I mean, come on, you cannot delay that. So now Claudius is also warned. He understands that maybe Hamlet, he knows. So that's why Hamlet, the younger one, not the ghost. So the Hamlet, he is sent to England, okay? So that he can be, away from Denmark. So he's sent away, and now when he's gone, and all of that is happening in Ophelia, because, she's being rejected by Hamlet. Her father is also killed. She's actually so desolate, and she just goes mad and drowns herself. Okay, yeah, all of that is happening. And on the other side now, then, time progresses, and we see that now when he's coming back, now Hamlet is coming back to Denmark, where in all of that, while on his way back, he meets Horatio in a graveyard, and he's just talking about, life and death, where actually Ophelia's funeral is happening. I mean, what a stroke of luck, really. Okay, so in the same one, it is Ophelia's funeral is happening, and that's when Hamlet sees that, and he actually confronts Laertes, which is Ophelia's brother. I mean, he's like what's happening? What happened to Ophelia? Okay, but Laertes is actually also very annoyed, because, I mean, as you might think, because Hamlet was the one who killed his dad. Okay, so now Laertes, he said, okay, fight me. Okay, so he says that we definitely are, he says, okay, let's have a duel. So a duel is arranged between Hamlet and Laertes. But now Claudius, who's very cunning, he says, okay, he conspires with Laertes to kill Hamlet. Okay, so then they plan together that Hamlet will either he will die by poisoned rapier or he'll die by poisoned wine. So either which way, he has to die. But their plan actually goes awry when Gertrude, she unknowingly drinks the poisoned cup, the wine, and she dies. Now both Laertes and Hamlet, they are wounded by the poison blade, but Laertes dies. And when Hamlet, like I said, who's also wounded in his death throes, kills Claudius, okay? So, and Hamlet dies, leaving everything to his friend Horatio, okay? So everybody, just like most of Hamlet's plays, everybody. So Hamlet is dead. I mean, he's actually, he finally, he seeks revenge because he actually, before dying, he kills Claudius. Sorry, yeah, I know it's a sad ending yet again. Okay, so that's the story of Hamlet. I hope you like the narration. I hope you understand the play now. And like I always say, if you liked it, not much, just press the like button, subscribe, spread the word. Until we meet next time, bye for now.